And we're going to hop into our first segment with The Wall, baby. The Wall of Legends. Jer, what are we doing this week?
Okay, so the Wall of Legends, basically, to put it into a few words, is that we just put some legendary moments, some legendary photos on this wall that Justin and I both have a connection with. And last week we did Colin Kaepernick. 2 episodes ago we did Bill Belichick, and now we are going with Cam Newton, and this is him hitting the Superman, I believe, against the Titans when he was on the Panthers. So, what I wanted to talk about is, first of all, where do you think Cam Newton will get signed?
It's going to be a toss-up. I think a starting quarterback's going to get hurt, and they're going to call for him. I would have liked to see the Chargers or maybe the Jets, I think,
Yeah,
go after him.
I wanted to see Chicago go after him before they went and got Nick Foles. And I just think I think Cam Newton in a Matt Nagy type of system, I think that would be deadly.
Yeah, I like a lot of the attributes that Cam Newton brings to the table. He obviously has his amazing run ability and his big body. He's obviously taken a few hits over the past few years, which has knocked him down quite a bit. But I think his arm talent is actually pretty good. I don't necessarily like his throwing motion, but he does have a good delivery, and he definitely worked on it when he has had his surgery, and he's kind of revamped the way he looks at the quarterback position and kind of moves through it.
Yeah, he's looking like an animal right now. We've seen him working out with Odell Beckham and Todd Gurley. I believe they're down in Atlanta right now. And I just think that I'm curious to see if him or Colin Kaepernick will get signed first.
That's definitely an interesting topic to debate. I think I like the odds of Kaepernick getting signed first, actually, for right now, because, it's just Kaepernick offers a lot as well as Cam Newton, but I think because of the times right now, that there's a better shot of Kaepernick getting signed. But what I really like about Cam right now is that he's hungry. He's really working, and he seems motivated like he was in that 2015 season where they went 15-1. He had 35 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns, and that was when like the dab was like, going worldwide, spreading across the nation, and Cam was everywhere, just dabbing on folks, pissing off teams. And he said, you know what, straight up, you don't want me to do it anymore, stop me. And they just couldn't be stopped that year until that final game where Von Miller and the Broncos came to town and knocked him off in the Super Bowl. But that season, they were having so much fun, and they came with so much confidence. And that was one of the most exciting teams and like fun teams to watch, like because they were just having it looked like a kids game.
Yeah, yeah. I think we both loved that era of Carolina Panthers football. They had Jonathan Stewart, Mike Tolbert,
Ted Ginn.
And then on the outside, they had Kelvin Benjamin and Devin Funchess.
And then they had Luke Kuechly in the middle and Thomas Davis. And Luke Kuechly had like this insane stretch where I think he had like 3 straight games with like a pick six.
Yeah, their whole entire front seven. I remember like when he was on the field, Greg Hardy was a beast. They had a bunch of guys, and one of my favorite sayings was, I feel like if you weren't with Cam Newton, you kind of hated him, except for like, I know the fans loved him, but the players, I think they were kind of sick of him dancing all over him because he was so dominant. And there's a great quote from Jared Allen, one of my favorite defensive ends of all time. He goes, "This isn't footloose." He was talking about Cam Newton celebrating in the end zone, but like we said, if you don't like it, stop it. And a discussion I think that we should have is, do you think there's been a player since Cam Newton who's been as dominant as he's been?
Well, I think Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson got to be in that realm. I think they've done it differently, where Patrick Mahomes' arm talent is what made him so exciting, and then obviously he has the ability to create plays with his legs. And then Lamar Jackson was a little bit the reverse, where his legs created a lot of the excitement. And obviously he's a great passer. I mean, he led the league in passing touchdowns this year with 36, but his legs are what created that exciting factor. Cam Newton had the legs and the arm that year, but his legs, he wasn't trying to shift around people. He was running through people. There was this one play where they were undefeated, and it was for the game against Atlanta, and they needed a first down, and Cam just ran through an entire team to pick up the first down. They didn't end up winning the game. That was their only lost season, where Julio Jones, Moss, Kuechly. But like that attitude by Cam was just like, if I can't get to where I'm going to go, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. Like, I'm going to run through you. Like, and then there was that touchdown against the Cardinals where he didn't have to Superman over, the defenders, but he decided to jump, and obviously he put his body at risk, which wasn't the smartest thing, but he was just on such a high that he just felt like he couldn't be stopped. And there was the play against Houston where he did a flip over someone to score a touchdown. Like, that was just like, he was like, no matter what, I'm going to get to where I need to go, and I'm going to run through you, get by you, I'm going to push you down. Like, and it was a little bit of like bully ball with him.
Yeah, if I had to make a comparison from the NFL to the NBA, I would do Cam Newton to Russell Westbrook because I think just in their prime, no one was stopping him. Russell Westbrook was getting triple doubles every night. He averaged a triple double on the season. Cam Newton was running through defenders. I think he had almost 1,000 yards rushing. He was launching the ball downfield, taking shots with Kelvin Benjamin, Greg Olsen, and then that run game. They're running the triple option.
Jay Stu is going wild that year.
We both love Jonathan Stewart.
That's why that year I was so confused because the year after that they took Christian McCaffrey and I was like, why do you need him? Jonathan Stewart was like balling out, and I also love Christian, so I didn't want the Panthers to get him. But like, it turned out that Jonathan Stewart was on his back legs. But I mean, that team was this dominant, and I'm surprised you compared him to Russell Westbrook. I would have gone with the bigger guy. I'm thinking like when Cam's gonna body you up, I'm thinking Shaq. I'm thinking LeBron. Like he's just gonna beast you.
All right. So that was the Wall of Legends. Let us know who you think should be on next week. And now we're going to move on to the JP Bros Top 1-0s.
Roll it. Ba-boom. Way to go. You did it. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And also follow us on all of our social media at the 50/50 Ball. Have a great day. Peace.